So now we're going to go into a shoulder internal rotation stretch. So our shoulder's ability to turn inwards relative to our shoulder blade. That is helpful for increasing joint space in your ball and socket joint. So in that glenohumeral joint, it's also going to help to put a stretch on some of our rotator cuff muscles. So some of our external rotators like our infraspinatus and our supraspinatus. We're also going to be adding in some isometric contractions, which can start to help us to train a lot of the white stuff or the connective tissue that is common in many shoulder issues. So to get into our stretch, we're going to lay down on top of the side that we want to stretch. So the stretch side is down towards the ground. You're going to roll onto that shoulder so that you're tucking your shoulder blade down and back. It's really important that you get your shoulder blade locked in underneath you. From here, we're going to keep that shoulder blade right where it is, and then we're going to start to internally rotate our shoulder. So I'm pressing my arm down towards the ground or down towards my body so that I start to feel some tension or a stretch somewhere deep inside my shoulder joint, somewhere maybe on the top side of the joint or potentially somewhere deep in the back. For a lot of you, if your arm goes down very close to the ground, it's probably not actually that you're super flexible here. It's probably that you didn't pin your shoulder blade down enough. So make sure that you have your shoulder blade pinned back and down. The only thing we want to avoid here is pinching on the front of the shoulder or the front inside of the shoulder. That is not a stretch, that is tissue getting compressed. So now that we've done our stretch, we're going to start to add in some end range isometrics to improve the tendons and connective tissue of our joint and muscles that are deep within that joint. Our first contraction is called PAILs. We are contracting the stuff that is under stretch right now. So I am using my opposite arm as resistance, trying to push up and out of the stretch, thinking about externally rotating my arm now, starting at a very light effort and then working my way up to potentially maximum effort, as long as that feels pain-free. Following our PAILs effort, we're gonna switch our intensity to now trying to actively get more internal rotation. So I'm gonna brace myself, lock my shoulder blade in place, and I'm gonna try to actively move deeper into the stretch now, so deeper into internal rotation. If I was stretching at my end range, I'm not gonna actually move because I'm already there, but I'm trying really hard to squeeze those muscles.